What do you think is the unhealthiest fat for cooking? A while back, I polled my Instagram audience on this topic. The choices were olive oil, coconut oil, canola oil, and butter. 45%, almost half of the respondents rated butter as the worst oil for cooking. I kinda expected this result because of decades of mainstream media brainwashing and fear-mongering that has really warped our perception of which fats are healthy and which are not. We have all seen those headlines claiming that butter messes up your cholesterol and causes heart disease, and how vegetable oils like soybean, sunflower, or canola oil are much healthier options for cooking your steak or chicken breast with. Many athletes who otherwise care about their health and performance and follow a nutritious diet have bought these lies peddled by the food industry hook, line, and sinker. Knowing this, today I want to set the record straight and talk about why vegetable oils are horrible for you. A little background info on how I found my way into the rabbit hole on this one. Believe me, it goes deep. Once you discover that everything you've been told about fat consumption and how it affects your health ever since you were a child is completely upside down, what you thought was true is blatantly wrong and vice versa. Because greedy corporations want to turn a profit, it makes you question a lot of things in life. As you probably know, as a strength and conditioning coach to high-level athletes, nutrition is a huge part of helping guys build muscle and get lean. In the sports performance world, and even more so in the fitness and bodybuilding domain, we're obsessed with calories and macros. Topics like optimal meal timing, protein intake, intermittent fasting, if it fits your macros, are always being discussed. But few people pay any attention to the basic ingredients that go into making your meals, such as the fat used in the cooking or baking process. For years, I was in the same boat. I would religiously count my calories and track my macros while slathering all my meals from omelets to steaks with canola or sunflower oil, mainly because it was the cheapest cooking fat available. A 1-liter bottle costs $1 or $2 and lasts a few months, so why would you spend more money on expensive stuff like extra virgin olive oil or grass-fed butter? It's all the same once you pour it on the pan anyway, right? Besides, all the health experts were saying how you should stay away from butter and go with vegetable oils unless you want to drop dead from a heart attack when you're 50. For a long time, I didn't give it a second thought, but in hindsight, I now realize I didn't feel that good even though my diet, at least on the surface, was on point. One thing that really bothered me is that I would get sick to my stomach whenever I ate a piece of cake, a donut, baklava, or chocolate bar on my cheat day. Stomach pain, diarrhea, things you just hate to experience. At first, I thought it was the sugar in those pastries that caused it, but then I figured I can eat a full bag of candy, which is nothing but sugar, without running into these same issues. So that's what really piqued my interest in what exactly they put in those pastries that make me sick. After lots of reading on the internet and some logical deduction, I found the answer. And the answer is vegetable oils, also commonly known as seed oils. Not many people know this, but canola oil and other vegetable oils are made using an industrialized process in factories that involves bleach, lye, and other chemicals unfit for human consumption. Unlike the production of extra virgin olive oil, there's nothing natural about it. Just watch this short clip of how canola oil is made and tell me if you want to eat that.
A conveyor then feeds the flakes into a screw press. It has a large revolving screw-shaped shaft enclosed within a slotted cage. As the shaft turns, its threads squeeze the flakes with high pressure, forcing out the oil, which then drains out through the slots. 42% of canola seed is oil. This screw press extracts nearly 3/4 of that. The remainder is still trapped in the pressed flakes, now referred to as canola cake. The cake exits the other end of the press and moves on to a second extraction. This one, a 70-minute wash with a solvent. This chemical extraction process removes all but a trace of oil. The factory then grinds the cake into protein-rich meal, which it sells as animal feed. The extracted oil, stored in large tanks, now enters the refining phase.
You can watch the full 5-minute clip by clicking the link in the description. I'll drop it down there. Long story short, vegetable oils are industrial waste food companies are pushing onto your plate to make a profit. It's toxic, It's poison. It won't kill you immediately, but it causes long-term health problems such as heart disease and cancer. One major giveaway of the true toxic nature of these processed seed oils is how all these health experts you see championing the consumption of more seed oils for heart health look horrible. They are either scrawny or skinny fat. That's already the first clue that what they're advocating does not stand up to any scrutiny. If these seed oils really are that healthy for you, then why do you look sick, bro? Anyway, to bring this discussion home, what did I do after learning the truth about vegetable oils? First, I switched from canola oil to real grass-fed butter when cooking my meals. I also stopped eating out at restaurants where they use vegetable oils for cooking. You can just ask the manager or owner about it. That's the only way to know for sure. And finally, when I'm in the mood for a treat meal, I stopped giving my money to shops that sell pastries or ice cream made using seed oils. It has to be real butter. You'll feel the difference. Ever since I made these 3 changes, stomach pain and diarrhea have become a thing of the past. There's no question in my mind that canola oil causes bad health, and now that it's out of my life, I feel great. Based on my experience, any lifter, any athlete who is serious about their performance and wants to live a long, healthy life should nix vegetable oils from your diet starting today. If you're interested in the science behind different cooking fats and why some are much better than others, that's above my pay grade. I'm not an expert on that. Dr. Ekberg is though, and he has published a great video on this topic. I'll leave the link in the description so you can check it out. I hope this video opened your eyes and at least makes you think. Definitely don't take what I'm telling you at face value. As always, do your own research and make up your mind based on the facts you find. Speaking of unhealthy nutrition, watch this video about 7 signs you are addicted to sugar. And this video right here about the #1 breakfast I recommend to athletes. Thank you for watching. If you want more out-of-the-box training and nutrition tips like this, then hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.